to get recognized. We were signed up with the NCSA, signed up with athletic recruiting, and if any of you have witnessed it or a part of it, you know how expensive it is. And I think he got maybe a couple looks out of thousands of dollars that I invested into. And again, that doesn't count the travel, to all the showcases. And then he says, "Oh, Dad, I want to play college basketball." And I'm like, "My Lord, what am I going to do?" And so at the last minute, I started going through the website and everything, and I found Mr. Bell's site, and I called him, and he said, "You got to get in here right away. It's your senior year, your son's senior year. You got to get in here right now." And I went to his showcase. I took my son to his showcase, and he participated in the event there. And I listened to what he had to say, and then I asked a few questions afterwards. And I did invest into the gold package. And I haven't been through the process with some of the other recruiting things. I wasn't sure. But after I went through the steps like he explained to me, like he explained in the video, literally in 2 days, I had 3 or 4 coaches email me back. In a week, I had about 10. And in 2 weeks, I had over 20 college coaches email my son back saying, "Hey, we like this, we want to see this one." And I was just floored. My son couldn't believe it. He was like, "Dad, when Villanova emailed him back and saying, 'Hey, we've seen your tape and we're going to consider you,'" Nah, he wasn't ready for that level, but just for them to even recognize that, or to see him, or even bring up his name, was just amazing to my son and myself. And that was because of, going through Dennis's program and his steps. It was just amazing to us, in such a short amount of time. Again, after spending thousands of dollars with other programs for years and not getting anything, and in 2 weeks, getting over 20 coaches, they have made it possible where he's getting a paid education, and I mean, 99.99% of the cost they have picked up. So through this private school, I really have no cost that I'm paying into it. And he's continuing to play basketball. And so I'm just, again, so thankful for the opportunity. I've met Dennis. I can't tell you enough, if it's something that you want to continue your kids to get invested in as far as education, continue their education, but also continue their athletics. You can't afford not to do this. This is something that you absolutely need to really consider, because as Dennis said, in my opinion, it is 100%. Everything he said did, and some. And his personal involvement, like the one gentleman on the video said, he's very personable. He's kept in contact with my son. He's visited the games. So again, I'm just completely thankful, and I would be happy to share any of my experiences. Matter of fact, one of the coaches told my son, the Grand Valley coach said, "You've done better marketing than I have seen in years." And I'm tapping my son on the foot because I did a lot of the emails, but the program itself, the steps, was what the coach was referring to. And so, just that there goes to show, the steps itself, the coach said, the marketing was great. He said, every Wednesday and Saturday, I opened my laptop up, I could count on seeing your son, seeing you play on my laptop. It was right there for me every morning after your game. So, the steps work. It came down to, how much do you want to play? You're going to have to, no matter where you go, you're going to have to continue to work hard and make sure that you're always working towards your academics. I said, but as you can see, though, referring to the gentleman you're talking about, you can be successful no matter where you're at, but it just depends on how hard you work. And so, it came down to, he wanted to play, and if he worked hard enough, he was still going to be able to achieve his goals past his 4 years in college. So, again, no matter where you're at, as long as you're working hard, as long as you get the first opportunity, as Dennis has mentioned, then it's on you, and so he's excited to, his first thought was, man, I might be able to play overseas. you know, and because he's seen some other players from the school that are doing the exact same thing. And so, you know, that's what's in his mind currently. You know what, I have this opportunity, you know, my dad has helped me get there, you know, which I'm thankful because, you know, Mr. Dennis Bell helped me to help him get there. And so, you know, as long as you continue to strive, this is the opportunity right now. Make sure that you take advantage of it.